code for launching.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the NA Open Qualifiers for the Pavlov VRML Season 10. I'm your caster Explosion, and today we got some good matchups for you. How are we all doing today? Alright. So today we have Solstice and Shack Attack playing first, followed by Tainted Ace High next, and then Defcon and Downfall. The way that we have this set up is it's going to be a one-match format. So they're playing one map that's going to be Stockpile. All of these teams will be playing the same map. And then however the four winners of these teams, because we originally did have 4 matches lined up, but one of them did fall through. So one of them got a default win, which was Vortex versus Downfall, and Vortex got the default win. And these 4 winners of today's qualifiers will move on to fight each other. And then after those qualifiers, the 2 winning teams will fight each other for the spot in the closed qualifiers. So these matches are pretty important for all of these teams. Making it through here is a big deal. And whoever gets into that closed qualifier will be very, very, very lucky. So, without further ado, let's get into this. How are we all doing today? How's chat doing today? Alright. Making sure everything is set up and we don't have anything to worry about when this starts. Alright, that looks good, that looked good, and that looks good. It looks like we are good to go today. It's just great. Is just dandy. You love to see when everything works. The cast does not look bad. Thing looks good. Checking the stream. Stream looks good. Like, great. Who's on Shack Attack? Let me pull up that roster real quick so I make sure I don't forget anybody. So the people on, well, let's start with Solstice. So on Solstice, we have Scuba Steve, Mara, Andy Bojangles, Bazinga, Hudson, Leal, and Shua. And on Shack Attack, we have Digital Wraith, Blizzard 6969, Chocobar 999, Eagle Ground, Extinctre Bug, Insta Nudes, Mars, and Random. We're just making sure that we have this match ready up. Yeah. Well, Shack Attack being a slightly newer team than Solstice, I do see this possibly going in favor of Solstice, but you never know. Shack Attack has been around on Shack for a little bit, you know, a team that came together starting out on the Shack version of Pavlov, came over to VRML. To go ahead and give their shot and give their best over here on PC Pavlov. Solstice being a little bit of a newer team compared to most teams in the VRML, but they came out giving a big shock to everybody, doing phenomenal during their first season. And well, this season they've only done better, so I can't wait to see what happens. hoping for some great matches today. So, can't wait to see Wonderland play. I think that they should be in the close qualifiers, I believe. Pretty sure they're in the close qualifiers against Narcos. Those are going to be some good matches. Close qualifiers, I cannot wait to see those matches. Those are going to be some great matches, great times, great watch. So, just got to make sure that I don't miss this game. Making sure that everything's working, because I'm always just scared that something that's out of my control just won't work. So, sorry if I'm a little quiet at the start, but I promise I definitely start talking when the matches get going. Should be starting here any minute now. Hopefully we get that going. Let's see some predictions in chat, though. Who do you think got this first match? Do we have Solstice or Shack Attack? Soul wins because Shaq has no players to play. FF. I have not heard anything about there being a forfeit. Is there a forfeit? He does not have anyone to play. Can someone help me? The match is supposed to start in 1 minute. My team is ready. It does actually look like there might be a forfeit, so we might put the stream on pause. Alright, just give me a quick moment. So it does seem like this match is canceled, sadly, due to Shack Attack having a lack of players, which I am just finding out about. So Solstice will move on, which means that our next match, Tainted vs Ace High, will be happening in about 30 minutes. And for now, I will just have the stream on intermission until then. So sorry for the delay, but we will be back in about a little less than 30 minutes to get that match. And welcome back, everybody. We're going to be streaming the first match of tonight. Sorry for the little delay over there. We did have a team fall through, and I've actually brought a co-caster, Just 7 James. How you doing, James? Alright, and it looks like we do have the match starting up, so we're about to get into this. Alright. As soon as we can get confirmed visual that the game is started. Alright. Gameplay. Hopefully this doesn't... Oh. Frames are a little... Ooh. Just hope that this all works out. Alright, switch to gameplay. Right. Forget. How do you set the cameras? Because all of my shit is reset here because I haven't casted in forever. Yeah, it's whatever. All right. There we go. All right. On Tainted side, we had 300 Blackout, Merp Killer, Grey Clock, Grass Ninja, and Frilly Llama. And on Ace High's side, we have Recruit, Quimbert Quaffed, Nova, Horny Pilot, and Soup and Salad Grind. And it looks like Tainted is just going to go for immediate B rush. So let's see how this works out. And a nade on the pistol round. Interesting play. Yeah, big tags on Merp. Recruit with 1, but Grey Clock going to be trading him out. There you go. That's Ace High. That nade really did work out for them. Usually a risky buy, but hey, worked out for them. Got some tags and exactly. Right. So since I don't have any cameras on this, I don't have anything set up, and since I couldn't set anything up, I'm just going to be following the T side this entire match. Herb Killer sitting behind a little bit. Herb Killer on the flank. They slowed down, which is not a very good thing because this could be a nade trap. So hopefully they don't have another nade. They don't. Recruit getting 1, but Grass Ninja trading him out, and he's going to be starting to plant. Nova getting another kill, though. Just Grass and Nova on the site. Grass taking out Nova, and Merp Killer taking out Soup and Salad. No audio. Ooh. No audio on the mic or no audio in the game? Shouldn't be happening. Alright. Let's just go to properties, I guess. Default and then game. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. I don't know why that should have been automatically set up. I apologize about that.
They're doing another 5-man A, setting 3 catwalk and 2-3 long.
Super Salad trying to get that information. I don't know if he saw them though.
Pilot's running up through long and he gets picked out early on, making it a 5v4.
Merp Killer getting the guy in middle. Pop flanking from behind to B. Merp Killer and Quimbert. And it looks like Tainted is going to have full control and bomb plant.
He's going to be able to take CT control. Quimbert gets picked up. 1v4 now. Nova's got to take site all alone through shipping.
There you go.
It's another round for Tainted. They definitely have their 5-man takes down. Seems like that's going to be a common theme here tonight.
Yeah. I do believe that this is a slightly T-sided map, but again, with the right teams, it doesn't matter what side a map can be. So we're going to have to just see if this is just
Looks
T-sided.
like Ace is going to be going with a bit of a mix buy here. Having 4 people loud through B, and they're having 1 person hang back from the mid player.
Nate throwing some smokes. They missed a little bit, but they have another one. Looks like there's some trade going over in Snake.
Takes it. 3v3. Grass takes the site, and Nova still got it.
In the corner.
Down from
And
Cubby.
they don't know. Oh, starts off letting me know he's there. And they get a team kill with the nade, but Nova has given up his position. Gray Clock running out, but I guess they didn't call him out. They didn't hear his deagle shots. It's a 1v1 now, and Horny Pilot has an AK. This is very doable. And he gets the kill.
Damn.
On a save
What a
run.
round.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like that mixed buy for Ace worked out pretty well.
Yeah, and that nade kill is really going to cost their team. I mean, Tainted can buy for them, but it's always better to be able to buy for yourself. Plus, the Uto might be a problem as well. So we're just going to have to wait and see.
Tainted is absolutely stacked on cash right here.
Oh, yeah. See if that AK will be the best of them, though. 2-2 right now, even match. Surprisingly, Ace High won their first non-pistol round on a save round. Now they both have guns for the first time this match.
It's dancing in A long. It's gonna aggress their A main. Calling the quick rotate, but then he's gonna get a trade, making it a 3v4.
Walking around, but he gets spotted, and he still gets the kill with the smoke. And he's gonna be pinched between Murph and Frozen. Moving it just up to Nova and Recruit versus Gray Clock. Tainted still hasn't taken control of site, but Gray Clock's up there in the top. And that's gonna be the end of the round right there, with Merc Killer trading out Recruit for Frilly. So making
Tainted's
that
definitely got their pushes down here. Ace High, they're trying to counter them with a little more aggression, calling their takes early on so they can rotate more people over, but it's just not working out.
I think what the problem is that their over aggression is really getting to them because they're trying to push out into them, and they're just losing these gunfights. And in reality, they should try to push back, sit back on site a little bit, and let them come to them. So it looks like they're going to be split up a little bit, maybe setting 2 people towards middle. Gray Clock's going to be taking out Horny Pilot on A long. And there's
Leaving just 2 alone on A.
Yeah, there's only 1 on A this time, so throwing a nade doesn't quite land.
Blackout is trying to gets the pick. Quimbert's gonna trade him out.
Alright, let's see
Yeah,
what Soup and
3v4.
Sally can do.
Riley's taking into sight here with Gray. Gray gets a hit. Takes out Soup.
Sally gets 1, and he get 2. And they're planting over on B side as well. Quivercraft going to be running away. Does he know that Murph is there? He does, and it's going to be a 2v1. This is winnable. They're running around though on A site. I don't know if they know it's planted on B yet, but now they surely do.
Looks like they're strapped to pick up guns. They know they just reset their eco. So.
Yep. Quimbert and Grass and Nova are going to be trading him out with a clean headshot. And he has more than enough time to defuse.
Tainted and Ace here are just trading off rounds.
Yeah, they are. It's kind of
Strange to
strange.
see. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's a little strange to see because you know you're seeing the rounds they're a little inconsistent in the way that they're they're playing, so they're trying to constantly change everything up, meaning that the outcome in the round is changing every single time. Usually,
Tainted has their takes down, but Ace is
oh
just
yeah,
happening to win some of the gunfights. So Tainted can up their shooting here. I have no doubt that they take it home first round.
smoke is thrown in. It's a little to the left. It's all right. Nova and Recruit trying to hold us down. Nade goes in. Does it land? No.
They was gonna stop their push though, and now they're calling it a B.
The nade does land. It puts out blackout. Oh,
It's
and
gonna
that's
swing out pretty wide, but get a pick here.
nade on Recruit. Doesn't matter though. They get to go from the nade range. Nova and Quimber. Quimber going to be running in. So 1v3. The Horny Pilot and Blackout are
Pinch
going
them
to
again
trade.
in B. I think their problem here is they're just getting kept up here in B main when they just need to be hitting it hard.
Yeah, when they're in B main, they're allowing nades to be thrown, and it's just not what you want to do. It's a big nade trap, very easy to just throw nades in there as soon as you hear a footstep. So,
As soon as you know someone's in main, more than one person, you know it's likely to be close to a B. You're gonna have people pinching behind you, taking map control. Chance is gonna be doing a bit of a split here.
and it
Getting
looks like Soup and Salad is going to be on long. Horny Pilot pushing up. Doesn't work out for him. He's not so far. He's out. He gets a trade at least with half health. That's pretty good. Soup and Salad on long. Not much health left, and Grey Clock's going to be taking him out. Quimber alone on A site right now. Hiding in this corner. It's a pretty good corner, but it's usually checked now. Out from it. Gave away his position. He's a one hit. And he gets a trade out with the one hit. Ace high, even though they have lower health in a lot of these fights, they're still getting the trades.
Painted still needs to take into sight here. Grey Clock, not much HP. Nova's left alone here to hold down Sandwich.
And it looks like they're going to be going middle, and if that happens, Nova might be in a really bad position. No, it actually looks like they're
Burley's
rotating.
trying to rotate the bomb, while Grey keeps him there.
Yeah, Gray just watching over here to see if he tries to rotate away. He's not even pushing, which is the right thing. Oh, and he decides to
Pretty
push,
smart
though.
idea.
Not what he wants to do. They just barely missing each other, and Nova is going to be anyway. I think Nova caught a glimpse of him in there. Nova with enough time. He's walking, though. Don't know if this is how he wants to be using his time right now. I would have walked right here, personally.
He's sitting in main, watching behind him. I think he thinks Ev is gonna
Yeah,
do long on the state.
we're about to see. He's running around now, Frilly peeking out with his back turned, and that's going to be that round. Trading out yet another round. Teams just want to keep going back and forth, and this is going to be the last round of the half.
Looks like Ace is they're down a man for economy here, but Tainted they've got all their utility, they've got all their guns. Looks like it's gonna be pretty hard round here for Ace to take this half, but
It looks like a 5-man push towards A. What are you throwing
And
that
Horny and-
nade? Oh, it's a smoke.
Horny and Soup keep on playing back on A here.
Yeah.
They're gonna lose this every time.
Yeah. Being aggressive is not always the best option, even if you're going to be hitting head tops. That's a nade right on Forklift. He runs away and he gets out. Soup and Salad running back a little bit. Grey Clock and really just throwing a little bit of util down there at A long. It looks like Ace High now knows that it's an A push, so they're going to be rotating over, and they're probably gets one. I think he actually gets a lot of health on that.
He's kept up in mid here, and now it's just down to back. Looks like this is gonna be Ace's half here, but what are they gonna do on T side?
Well,
Figure it out.
they won the last pistol round, so I have it that they might be able to win this pistol round. And if they do, I might have to say that Ace High
the
might take the
scoreboard?
rest of the game.
So we've got Nova 9 and 5, Grey Clock with a 12 and 7. Those are not bad. Looks like they're gonna be sending 3 people towards A. They got 2 people back delayed.
And they have someone that's on the right side of middle right now, so he'll be able to.
I think that they've already.
Grassmans are able to trade out. He can Great Block do anything. This might be Change's round. 1v4, no bomb plant. Just Nova, and Nova tries his best, but he cannot out 1v3 them.
He got slowed up there on the bomb plant.
Yeah, I think what happened is Prilly or Grey Clock stopped them when they were right about here on the ramp. And so they couldn't do anything about that. You shouldn't really ever run out to the bomb plant until you're on the actual site. And that's something that these newer teams don't always do.
It's like they're gonna match the anti-eco here. So it's gonna be a pretty level playing field, but they have to win this round if they want money.
Both teams actually have to win this round, pretty sure. Unless one of them gets a bunch of kills. Frilly Llama, the only one on B right now. Merp Killer and Grass. That's one pick opening for A-Pie. Over in the middle. He's gonna get the bomb plant, but it's through right now. And Horny Pilot's on the other site. Merp Killer doesn't know this yet, though. But he's gonna defuse anyway. And he's gonna have more than enough time to defuse. On save rounds, you really need this. Yep, and on save rounds, they really need to stick together. It looks like most of them can actually go with an AK and armor, and that's what they might do. But that's gonna leave Soup and Salad out of the group huddle. So, you know, he's gonna have to force, and which he does. Merc Killer with the AUG buy.
Yeah, that's a very interesting buy.
And they're gonna only send 2 people? No, they're gonna send 3.
Tainted's not buying a whole lot of util here. They've got the money to spend.
Maybe they're just saving it for a bit right now, but they won 2 rounds in a row. Both teams having guns now, though. Full rifles and armor. Interested to see what Merp Killer does with that AUG. It's not very often you see that happen in a league match where they use a burst rifle. It's AK and M4 are the meta weapons in this game.
Holding mid from yard, a very questionable spot to hold because that's a nade gutter.
Yeah, but they shouldn't have util, so Nova getting 1 pick in the middle. Frilly Llama coming over. Does he get the pick on Nova? Nova getting 2 actually. Frilly Llama coming behind Nova.
The guy on B, and now he's just down. It's a very, very quick take on Ace there.
Even though Tainted won 2 rounds in a row, it's back to just trading rounds, back and forth, and this is what we want to see. This is exactly what we want to see. Oh, gonna be running, gonna be doing a B hit. Do you send anybody middle is the question. I'd say stay together. Gonna smoke it off.
They got Merp here with an FUC.
They're trying to go silently, but they threw a smoke over here.
Doesn't look like they're making a rotate. They have Blackout playing up in Snake here.
It's like Grey Clock is gonna be rotating over to CT right now, maybe to get a quicker rotate, and they're gonna have to be hearing those footsteps. Blackout behind with what seems to be a nade and knife in hand. But we're gonna see if that happens. Really good 1 knife kill. Killer with the tries to get the knife. He gets a headshot though.
It's down to a 3v1. Grey Clock knows exactly where they are.
And that's going to be end of that round. Ace High taking 2 rounds in a row. And again, do we see Tainted bring out another round for them? Or do they finally break the streak of trading rounds?
Was not a bad save round on Tainted's end.
Oh, not at all. That Uzi kind of came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting anything to come out of that, but he just got multiple headshots. I think you need 3 bullets or more than 3 to get a headshot. So, let's see.
They've got the bomb running towards A, but the majority of their players... Oh, looks like they're
just
actually...
sitting in spawn.
Yeah. Tony's gonna run out and get an early pick.
That's really good. Great Clock and Nova about to meet on long. Let's see Nova getting some tags. They're going to be running towards B. Maybe. Doesn't pull the pin on that. Don't know why he did that. Nova going to get the pick on A long, though. And Blackout's going to be hearing all of the ones so long. He's going to get one. They're going to throw a flash in there. He wasn't looking at it, though, so he can still see. He gets a decent amount of tags on Quimbert, but it's a 2v3 now, and Nova's just tearing it up over there on A.
He got some of the B players to rotate over to A, which he was making. It's a 2v2 now, but they have all of B site.
Health is in favor. Well, not anymore. Health is in favor of Ace High now. Let's see this Grass Ninja coming all the way behind, doing a flank. He's gonna have to see Quinter keep standing there. Doesn't matter though. Frilly's gonna take him out. And that's gonna be it. That's another traded round. Going to Tainted. Those are really going out there and getting picks on A. This was a really good rotate, but they just weren't expecting Blackout to still be sitting in Snake like that. And that's something you gotta expect, that players are just not gonna rotate just because you put a few people on A site.
Tainted has some very, very good rotate discipline here, leaving people on both ends of the map, so map control is not being completely given up.
Looks like they're going for a full push A. Recruit and Soup and Salad only with the half armor though. Is that the best thing to do with such close rounds? Maybe they should have saved. We're about to see that. That's a nade thrown. Oh, it does actually make the tags on Nova. So he's shooting through the smokes, gets a kill, and a nade is thrown in there, getting a little bit of damage, but not a whole lot. Probably their armor form. Really still spraying through.
They end up getting the trades, but Quimber and Recruit are both one tap, and Martha's gonna finish off that round.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Quimbert shot, or Recruit shot Quimbert's helmet off right there.
Yeah, two of them didn't buy armor, and that was not a very
not a very smart option. If you couldn't buy full armor, maybe it was time to save there. Because now their money is all over the place, and they're going to be doing the same thing. And I don't even think Recruit's going to get any armor. They're just forcing money here, and it's not a good thing because they're trading rounds back and forth, so they're not getting any loss bonus at all. And they might just hand this map over to Tainted just because of that. Economy is such a big thing in here that dictates almost everything. Horny Pilot and Snake with only a little bit of health.
This is going to be played out here in Maine, but
rotating
he's going to get the A players off to rotate, leaving A site for Ace High to take. They need to be moving now, though. I don't think they know that they rotated.
Yeah. Merc Killer's still there. Merc Killer's got to be calling out that they're there now, though. Throws the flash, or...
Beautiful flash on Recruit, giving them full A site control. B players are starting to rotate over. They're only able to take control of mid here. Nova keeps CT on lock. Blackout gets taken out from mid, and now it's a 1v4.
Grass doesn't even look over right there. Recruit wasn't even hiding in the sneaky spot right there. And that round, honestly, it should have gone to Tainted, but they just rotated off with only one person. I mean, they didn't even hear footsteps. It was just the one person. And I mean, when that stuff happens, I mean, there's no doubt that Ace High should have won that round after that point. Now their money's all good. But they've got some weird buys over here. And even though he has 4 grand...
Big Clock's not buying. Oh, no, he's got it right.
I wonder why he has an with $4,000. Maybe he's saving to make sure that they have enough money for the last round.
Pilot's gonna be running all the way up to B on their own.
Oh, and this is very clever. They're gonna try and make him think that it's another fake rotate. Oh, but they need to start moving. That's B site right there, and they need to understand that. Go! Grass Ninja coming in from behind though.
Or he gets another pick.
3K. Grass
They
Ninja
have
just
full
sitting
beat
there. He's
control.
not even running to get behind them at all, and that's going to be a wasted opportunity right there because he definitely could have slowed them down. Gray Clock getting a
Horny's gonna
pick,
give
though.
Gray a... And now it's just down to Grass.
See what he can do.
He has an M4, so can definitely get some damage done, but it looks like he's gonna be saving it.
He definitely should have, when he was going behind them, he definitely should have tried to peek out at them from the corner over there. To try and slow them down a little bit or get a few tags on them. But it was actually a really, really good play by Ace High. They saw that they did the one-person fake over there, and that immediately got them to rotate off the site, so they tried to make them think that they were doing the exact same thing. But Horny Pilot just going in there and says, hey, why don't I just clear the site out for you guys? And, you know, he gets a 3K out of that.
Drums in chat talking about my boy just got a 4K and Cass just sounded sweet. Yeah, it's just one of those days, man. But this game is starting to get really interesting here. It seems like Tainted's gonna have to come back from this 9-8. They gotta win another 2 more rounds to take it home. Both teams have money though.
Good to see what Ace High coming out with 2 clever plays here. They're gonna go B with 2 people going towards A. Might be trying to fake it over there. Nope, Soup and Salad's gonna go over there, so they're sending most of the team. This is a full commitment fake over here. Horny Pilot's already gonna be taken down, so they're gonna be going back over. Not worth the fake. Only 1 person on B right now. They don't know this, but if they find that out, that's a free site. It's not gonna be looking good for Tainted. See what they're doing over here. They're gonna be rotating over now.
It's starting to get the message that A is definitely not where it's at right now, but that means Ace needs to be getting a move right now. Nova's gonna be working his way up through Snake. Kirk gets the pick on Connector, making it a 3v4. Cumber's gonna get the bomb down here, but he does not have any HP. Now it's down to
It's a 1v2. Oh, and it's gonna be a 9-9 on the match.
This is close, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to determine who moves on to the next bracket to face the next team. Tainted is still pretty hurting on money here. They've got some utility, but it's not nearly as good as what Ace has here.
Yeah, and for some reason, Blackout not buying clips even though he can afford it. Kinda strange, but you know. As long as it doesn't come to bite them in the ass, I guess it doesn't matter, but it's better to be safer than sorry.
Grass is going to swing out through main and get really hurt here. It's going to have to give up a main. Absolutely.
See if it was worth it. It
Tainted
looks like it might have been.
Tainted is making the choice to not rotate yet. Time getting over. Now they have it. Ace's time to hit. They have a 4v5. It was not looking at Philly. Umbrid's stuck there in the
That's gonna be a 2v5. This is looking not good for Ace High. There's just one, but he's 1 hit right now. Horny Pilot half. Horny Pilot gets 1. Quicker trades.
1v2.
Ooh.
And that's gonna be a Tainted game, taking it home. Man, what a game.
What a good game. And Ace High, you know, they didn't really start out too well that round, but Quimbercraft and Horny really tried their best to get it down as much as possible. But, you know, Ace High and Tainted both did their best, but at the end of the day, only one can be the winner. There you have it.
Tainted is going to be moving on to play the next team. Do we know who they're playing yet?
We know, Tainted, actually, no. So they're going to be moving into the brackets for tomorrow, where they'll be playing one of our, one of the 4 teams that won today.
Yeah, so it should be either it
it's
was
gonna
either
be
Solstice or Vortex that they're supposed to be playing tomorrow. It's gonna be a very, very hard game for Tainted. Let me take a look at the brackets here.
it should
If I
be
do
Downfall
recall.
versus DEFCON next,
Yeah.
but that's not for another 30 minutes. So we're gonna have to go ahead and
Do we know the results of earlier's game with Shack Attack and Solstice?
yep, yep. So
Did you cast the game before this explosion?
there was no game before this side, so we had 2 matches. Sadly, they had him drop. So,
Oh, so Solstice and Shack Attack didn't play?
nope. Solstice went on. Shack Attack only had 1 player, sadly. That's just
Oh,
kind of the way
no.
that things happen sometimes. A lot of times you
Looks
see
like
these lower teams in the qualifiers. They're usually missing 1 person, but not almost the entire team. So that's a shame.
Gonna have to be Tainted against Solstice. That's gonna be a very, very rough game for Tainted. But I have faith, boys in green, so we'll see what happens.
After this message.
Our teams of silver, so definitely gonna be really exciting. But anyway, thank you for having me in here,
Of
Explosion.
course.
I wish I could have done more, but
It's
I
alright.
think tomorrow, if you're casting those games tomorrow, I might be able to join you. So
Hey, we will
until
have to
then,
see.
yeah,
Yeah. Thank you for
see ya.
joining.
Have a good night.
You too. All right. The next match is going to be DEFCON and Downfall, but that match won't be starting until 8:30, and that will be our last match of the day. So I will see you guys when that match is about to start. back, ready to cast and see this match. DEFCON versus Downfall. DEFCON slightly improved since the beginning of the season, maybe even majorly improved. I'm not very sure. I know that they have improved though since the beginning of the season, where they were a little shaky at the start. Downfall though, a very solid team with very solid players. You know, they had players from teams that have won 3 championships, you know, so this could go really either way. DEFCON having players from season, I want to believe season 3. So, you know, they have a lot of experience here on both teams, and I'm very interested to see what strats they pull out. Of course, over on, let's pull up the roster of DEFCON and Downfall. So over on DEFCON we have Budgie, Fix Everything, Bada Boom, Buddy Dog, Mr. Pringles, Registray, and Swag. And then over on Downfall we have Slay Exodus, The Rogue 12, The Rude Cookie, Meaty One, Common Killer, Dr. Bit 64-Bit, Goddamn Superhero, a beloved caster, and Kesha. I'm interested to see who plays today. You know, these teams are gonna be going at each other, and I'm excited. I am truly excited. Let me keep an eye on Pavlov, make sure they haven't started their game yet. And it looks like they just started their game, so let's get into this. Alright. And this is going to be the first round. And it looks like Downfall is going to be going for B. Slay Exodus is going to be watching their back from middle, and they're going to be going very slowly. Rogue 12 splitting off into Snake. Budgie over into Nectar. Got a flash thrown and hit it. Downfall starts to make the move. Downfall running across site. They're looking around. They start planting before they clear all of sight. And Mr. gets one, but they're still able to get the plant off now. 3v3. The Rude Cookie alone on site. Slay Exodus coming from B main, I would hope. Nope, he's coming all the way from yard. And that's going to be the remaining of all the people on site. Slay running as quickly as possible, but I don't think he's going to be able to get it with Registry on that bomb right there. Yeah, and that's just unfortunate. Got the bomb plant, and I think they might have even gotten the defuse before they killed them. Let's see. Yep, they got the defuse. And if you don't know, if you defuse on pistol rounds before, you know, the enemy team is all dead, they do not get the bomb plant money. So that's a very big thing. And looks like they might be going for a fake here because they need that money. Downfall pretty good on deagle saves. So we're going to have to see what happens here. They now know that they're here, so maybe that will help in aiding them, making them think that it's a fake since it's only 2 people. Moving over. Not much movement from DEFCON though. Let's see this. Be going down into drop. Yeah, not a whole lot of movement from DEFCON. So. See this Registry taking out the bomb, leaving it a 2v4. Goddamn Superheroes. Very lit. Over in Snake. Slay Exodus over here in middle. Wonder what he will do. See, goddamn superhero walking out of Snake. So yeah, Exodus walking up. See. Just knows they're around. That's gonna be like 2-0. This is the first round that both teams are gonna be able to get rifles and armor. So we're gonna have to go ahead and see what they can do. Downfall really, it's only the pistol in the save round, so we have to wait and see. But that fake really just did not work at all for them. DEFCON giving them absolutely 0 rotates. Honestly, that might be a very, very good thing. Pushing up. And Drew's gonna be getting the pick on them. A-Long needs to start making their move. Swag gonna be picked off in middle by Slay Exodus, and Rogue gonna be picking bot off of A-Long. This is gonna be a 5v2. It looks like this might be a round going to DEFCON. Little to no damage done on Downfall's side, so we're gonna have to wait and see what Budgie and Mr. do. They might try to go for the save. That's what I would do. Mr. sitting in CT spawn. He might go for an exit frag. Budgie just staying where he's at. It looks like, yep, they're going to be trying to save. Let's see. Mr. flashed. Rogue doesn't peek far enough, though. Rogue just barely not peeking enough. And there you go. Mr.'s going to be losing his gun. I don't know if that was really worth it. He didn't crouch at all. He didn't try to hide any of his body. He made it himself a much easier target than if he would have crouched. And that round's going to be going to Downfall. Right. DEFCON losing the first rifle round of the game. And they are not looking so good when it comes to money. Some of them buying, some of them not. I don't know why they chose to do this, but Downfall is going to be going for another push onto A because, hey, it worked. Let's see what they do over here on long. Lotta pushed up a little bit. Where are we at? I know he's there. Bottas sits there. It's a slightly uncommon spot. You might see something come out of it. Nope. Bottom doesn't have his gun up, and Rogue is ready for him. Why is he getting Slay over in mid, though? Common getting Registray, and Registray actually getting the knife kill. And a nade kill. Okay. Oh, throwing a nade at his own teammate. It's a 2v3 right now, and the Budgie's a little lit because of that nade. Rogue and Goddamn have to work together to win this round. See what they can do. They don't know that Budgie's there. Budgie's gonna get one. Rogue getting swag, but Budgie's gonna be taking out both of them with some nice, crisp headshot. Alright. Another round to DEFCON. 3-1 right now. Let's take a look at these scoreboards. Right now we got Registay with 7-3 right now. Not looking bad at all. And the top fragger on Downfall is going to be the Rogue 12 with 5-3. So he's not too far behind Registray. Scores and kills actually looking a little bit similar. So this game might go anybody's way. It looks like they're putting Slay on A main right now and sending the rest of Downfall over to C. Push in, but right as he's about to push in, oh, Budgie's throwing a nade. Throws a flash that hits on him. Rogue pushing up. Didn't get the kill though. 7. Mr. getting a kill on goddamn superhero. Cove also doing a good job. Mr. getting a second kill. Darude Cookie killing him, and it just leaves Slay and Darude. They might try to rotate. It's a 2v4 though. Some of them are super lit, but so is Slay, so we're gonna have to see what Downfall tries to do here. $40 left. They're running to the spawn. Maybe they dropped some guns. Or maybe they're just trying to save. They're just gonna save this round. Sadly, they don't know that 2 of their players are actually super lit. Honestly, when it comes to Downfall, I think the only real thing that they're doing wrong is that they're just kind of, they don't know when to go fast. And I think that's going to be a little bit of a problem. Over on B side. A side, they're completely fine. Over on B side, though, I see them walking a little too slow. They're walking slow all the way up until they get a little bit halfway through the thing. And then they come out, and then they're immediately just being shot at. They're not really, you know, coordinating where to look at, so Mister's just getting multiple picks. That's just not a good thing at all. Downfall looks like they're going to be doing a full A. He's throwing a flash, then he throws it over there. Does it hit anything? Nope. Going to be pushing up. Bada bing over there on the wall. Slight exit is trying to get a pick, but it's not going to work out. He's half health. They're going to get the opening pick on A. Swag going over. Mister getting a kill with a nade actually. Now it's a 2v4 yet again. Now it's just a 1v4. Round looked really promising with that opening pick, but that nade really just looked like it shut them down. It wasn't the end-all be-all, but that mid person can be super important when it comes to taking A. It can really stop them from peeking into the A site, which is a very important rotate for the CT side. Like they're doing a B push, Slay going towards the middle again. Looks like he doesn't have a helmet either. Yeah, he doesn't have a helmet for some reason. Sending 2 sticks this time. Oh, and that nade! That might just be the round to DEFCON again. But Darude's gonna get the pick on Budgie and Snake. Rogue going back together. Goddamn superhero and Common really should be, they should really just be the first people to peek to get that information. Mister sitting over in there and connected. Oh, and Common Killer gonna be killing Slay Exodus. And they're gonna be trading out now. Goddamn Super on Common Killer. The 2 lowest health people are on the site. It is a 3v3 though. And this round might be going. Oh, Registry with the 3K. Downfall just lining up for Registry. Yep. Downfall just making a bunch of stupid mistakes, really. That's all it comes to. If they really, you know, get their act together over here, we could see them winning a 6-3 half, which would be very big for them right now. You really do not want to see that 8-1 half, because it might make it way harder for them to win this match. The scoreboard, Registry with the 11-4. And the Downfall side of things, not much has moved. DEFCON really finding it easy for them to keep their numbers up. Registry going out trying to peek. It's not going to really bring anything. But Close and Darude bottom pushing up, and they're going to get that pick. But Registry is going to be standing right there, sitting in sandwich. They're already rotating over. Slay with 1 hit with an AK. A good thing. Looks like none of these players have AKs. Actually, Budgie does. Keeps in the sandwich, but not far enough. Now he doesn't have bomb either. Mister coming in from middle. 1 pick for Slay. We're getting killed by Mister though, and it is a 3v2. Downfall are up, but Slay is low on health. See if he can make anything happen. Oh, and they're gonna be coming from behind. Oh, but Budgie's taking them out. And Common Killer's going to be trading out Budgie for goddamn superhero. That was a little too close for downfall. You know, it was a very good flank, but they need to start landing their shots a little bit more. Maybe take a breather. 6-2 right now. They can win this next round. Can still be anybody's game. Let's see. Registrar getting the information that Rogue about him to get naded, but it doesn't hit him for some reason. Let's see what's going over here in middle. Play getting some tags on Swag, and Swag's forced to push into A, which causes Common to get the kill. Registrar sitting in this corner. I don't know if they know now. Trying to push out, but they're going to get that, and that's going to be a 4v1. Bada in middle. He's literally one hit. Last round, though, he has to push. 1v3, can Bada do it? And that's not going to be the case. The half is already over to DEFCON, but a 6-3 is not too bad for downfall. This is the best case scenario they could have gotten for themselves right now. Let's see, was it just that it's a CP-sided map, or maybe it wasn't a fluke? We'll have to see. Downfall really needs to come here and win these 7 rounds. It looks like DEFCON's going to be doing a B push. Let's see this. Immediately get the plant and the pick on Cookie, but Common Killer is getting a pick on Budgie. Slay pushing in by himself. He needs to wait for his team. Here they come, and they're ready to push. Oh, but that nade on pistol round. Oh, and Swag with the headshot as well with the 19-11. The 1v3 for Slay now. Play it half out. Let's see if we can land some good headshots though. It's a very good flash. 1v2. He doesn't know that Mr.'s there though. Now he does. Mr. missing a lot of the shots. He doesn't have a whole lot of time, and that's gonna be the end of it. Mr. killing himself at the end there. Man, DEFCON, I mean, Registrar, with the nade and the 1911, that was crazy. You know, 1911 being a significantly worse weapon than almost any of the other pistols besides the M9. So, Downfall with their Deagle save, 7-3. Looks like it might be a fake. Does indeed look like it's supposed to be a fake over there. Put up on a default. Let's see what's going over here in middle. Common Killer gets that crisp 1v on Budgie. Swag getting goddamn on A. Getting the 1D on Bada, but it's a 2v3, and DEFCON's going to be having A. Darude and Common Killer over here on B. Maybe they're trying to pick up some weapons there. Common Killer with an AK. See if Common Killer can do anything with this, though. Common Killer getting the Rude trading him out. This is the 1v2. It's doable. Looks like he might just try to save the gun, though. Instead, might be the safest option. Do they really need it? They saved this round. Deagle save. All by. He's just gonna peek into it. He almost lost that weapon. That's a very risky move. Something you don't want to do if you're saving is trying to peek out for someone, like especially that far wide. And these mistakes are really just showing in the score itself. I mean, They need to just play a little bit more careful. Got a full round, full M4, or not full M4, full rifle round. Budgie gonna be going over to B. Let's see, Rogue sprint peeking a little bit over here on long. Rogue pushing up, and this might be a very, very bad thing. Bada sitting in this weapon, and he's about to figure out that he's in drop. His teammates doesn't seem to be calling it out, though. Bada has no idea that Rogue's there until now. Rogue getting a 2K already. He's gonna get away with it. Gonna get the 3K, and Rogue gets the 3K. Rogue really coming in there. I really don't know where there was a lack of communication in DEF CON, but they really just couldn't tell them, you know, Bada that he was there. Bada in a perfect position to kill Rogue and stop that. Looks like it's going to be a B push for DEF CON. Real quick, we're going to see how that goes for them. Brood holding B site solo. So we're going for rotate. Drew's the connector, and they're already all in the B site, so this is not looking good for downfall. Brewer gets an opening pick. He's getting tagged up heavily, though. Five v 4, 4 v 3, 4 v 2. Budgie's still sitting in this corner, getting 1, 2, 3! 3! Oh my god! DEFCON trying to defuse, or Downfall trying to defuse without even clearing the site! What are you doing, Downfall? You had that round. That round was all yours, and you just gave Budgie a 3K with the Bison. Budgie biding his time, sitting in that corner. That was the best thing to do there, just waiting for them. They started defusing. He peeks into them, and, I mean, the rest is history. Now they're going to be going over to A. A very, very poor round by Downfall, and they might not be able to bring it back. Fingers crossed, though. Looks like they're on a split. Looks like there's a fake going on. Let's see what happens over here on B first. Not much is happening. Alright. Back over here. Rupert gonna be picking Bada over on B. Goddamn Super with just a Deagle in armor. A dream. A Rogue coming out, dropping, getting one of them, but not two. It's a 4v2 again. Can DEFCON do it yet again? Throws a nade back there. Gets a little bit of tags. A 1v4, but two of them are super lit. Throws a flash. Gets one. 1v3 for Sword. Can he pull it off? Up, nope. Downfall going to be taking this round. Downfall playing it very nicely. Honestly, DEFCON should just stick together because that's what's working. They've had rounds where splitting up has worked as well, but their best rounds have been sticking together, so. Alright. Looks like they're going to be sticking together this round. Going for a slow B. Let's see. Nine 5. Downfall has to win 5 rounds in a row to win this match. Rude not holding an angle. The util starts going. One hit the man on the Rude. Almost 2. And DEFCON is going to immediately take sight. Nobody really on Downfall holding sight. They're just playing back. Registrate with the 1911 kill on the 9th round. Darude gets a headshot over here, but Misser's gonna be coming in. 3v3, 3v2, 2v2. Rose and Budgie. They trade, and it's up to Bada and Slay. Bada with a 1911 and knife. Don't know why they were doing that. Their money was pretty good. But Registry with the 1911 kill. That was funny. Downfall wins 1 round. Can they win 4 in a row? That definitely should have been DEFCON's round if they didn't use 1911s, but to wait and see what does Downfall do this game. This round. It's like DEFCON going in. Aid comes in. Nobody's. Oh, it's a smoke. Get up a little bit. Goddamn superhero sitting in a different position. But Team Road meeting each other at long, still slowly walking up A long, even though they should know. Oh, that's a nade. It's gonna get a little bit of tag. Might have only just taken away his armor, though. They both trade flashes with each other, and Budgie. Mr. picking off Darude, Red State picking off Comic Killer. Goddamn superhero getting botted, though. Budgie getting a road. Light getting 1, 2. Oh, and goddamn superhero, the last and final hope. But he just couldn't save the day today. That's going to be a 10-6 for DEFCON. DEFCON coming out here looking really strong today. You know, Downfall, they made a bunch of silly mistakes. And it costed them a bunch of rounds trying to defuse without clearing the site fully. Like, those are just simple things that you just really need to, you know, make sure you have in check. But congratulations to Downfall, or to DEFCON, sorry, excuse me. Congratulations to DEFCON, and congratulations to Vortex, Solstice, and Tainted, as they'll be moving on in the open qualifiers tomorrow to play each other, to see who will be playing each other in the open qualifier finals for a spot in the close qualifiers. Alright, well, thank you for coming out to the cast. I hope you all enjoyed. Sorry that we only had 2 matches today. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, though. I was your caster Explosion. I am out.